Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. This is the world famous Sipping Den. On this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol and coffee. And I've put the playlist together for you to be able to find everything. You just go to that playlist, you start reading those titles, and let the amazement just flood through you as you just sit there in awe. That, I promise you. First comment of every video, you know what I do? I pin it. You know why? Because it has a link that you just touch and boom, the playlist pertaining to whatever I'm reviewing pops up. In this case, Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Cocoa Porter, aged in bourbon barrels, 8% alcohol by volume. Right? I always like these tops. They always put a different color with the horse on. All right, so I've done a lot of these. It is actually Alltech is the mothership of this company, and they have Lexington Brewing Company, makes a lot of these kind of some cool beers, and they also have, it's called Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company because they also make Town Branch bourbon and gin and some other things under the Town Branch label, all under Alltech. It is actually, or at least it was, as far as I know it still is, the only distillery on the Bourbon Trail that also has a full brewery attached to it. And if you take the tour, you taste the bourbons, you take a tour, but you also stop in a little bar and you get a couple beers as well. It's a pretty cool tour there in Lexington, Kentucky. The beers, when they say bourbon, tend to be pretty stout, pretty bourbon forward, because they make their own bourbon, and when they dump that out, they put this beer right into it. They put it into a wet barrel, and it makes a big difference. I had a great friend that worked there for a long time, had access to a lot of stuff. He has since moved on to bigger and better things, but you know, fond memories nonetheless. All right, so it is a porter, of course. Just looking at they say this goes with, all right, well, here it is. We'll talk about what it goes with in a minute as far as food. Well, barbecue, smoked meats, Stilton blue cheese, sharp cheddar. So anyway, I'll describe it. It's dark brown to black. I'd say just dark brown, can't see through it. The head is a light brown to dark tan. I know what I'm looking here doesn't match what I'm looking here, but anyway. It is made with cocoa nibs. I think if I remember what cocoa nibs are. I did all that research on this. It's the beans. Cocoa nibs, the beans after they've been roasted. Oh, I'm going to have to relook that up. All right. Well, if you know, put it in the comments. I've done so many of these and looked it up now, I don't even remember. All right. Well, they weren't fooling on the chocolate. Wow. Sweet, man. Sweet barrel. Not getting a lot of alcohol. Now, let's see on the taste. Usually pick up there. I'll do an acclimation sip, and then we'll go in for the kill. It's thick. Thick mouthfeel. Think water, skim milk, 2%, whole milk, as far as thickness of it. Well, certainly that chocolate's coming through. Nice. It's nice. If you like chocolate, this is a good one. You know, this one is probably the faintest, and there is a new guy that's in charge of this now. And I don't know, actually, maybe a couple since the original guy that I kind of met him. I won't say I know him or he's friends with me or anything, but I did meet him and got to talk to him, and he made it really strong with the bourbon. This one has the hint of it, but I guess they didn't leave it in contact very long. Gives it a hint. So probably better. I think it was almost too much with the bourbon. You know, I love bourbon. I got it all behind me here, but then I like beer, and sometimes you can overdo it. So this is a nice hint of the wood and the vanilla and the bourbon with a strong chocolate appeal to it. I do like most of the beers. I've had a few I didn't care for, but we're probably batting around 90% of what they put out that I do like. They do a fine job. If you ever get a chance, I did a distillery district video, actually not too long ago. Well, it depends when I post this, but and it talks about the Lexington Distillery District, and I show some of the things that's in that little block area. If you go there, then go here, because this is basically walking distance from there. Or if you're there, hit that district. You're gonna be you'll be happy with that. So thank you for being here. Don't forget to sub, and I'll see y'all. Let me think when I'm gonna see y'all. Oh yeah, on the next one.